There's a big old ball of fiery gases on fire up in the sky. I haven't seen that in several days. It's nice to see it. I haven't even picked the camera up in 4 days. Just because of the fact that it has just been raining and raining and raining and cold and nasty. And I've been working on some delivery trucks because I can't do farming. And most of you probably don't realize this, but like I will film a video and schedule for the video to come out, and like right now you're seeing this video and I actually filmed it a week ago. So my videos are like a week ahead right now. I have enough videos saved and scheduled and made up that they are literally, they come out a week after I film them. Like today is May 23rd. It's like the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. And typically I have half of the farm planted by Memorial Day weekend. And that's not the case this year. So when I get to the farm, I actually am gonna sit down and figure out how many acres I have left to disc open, hit with field cultivator and plant, and kind of get a rough idea of how long it's going to take me, because I have to factor in breakdowns, I have to factor in rain, and all this has to be planted by June 15th. June 15th is the deadline for crop insurance that everything has to be in the ground by. So I have a feeling we're going to be working some really late nights here coming up real quick. All right, I did the math. In this county, I have 140 acres left to plant. In our other county that we farm, I have 273 acres left to plant over there, for a grand total of 412 acres left to plant, work twice, plant, and spray. We'll get her done though. We always do. I forgot to show you this. Look at these new skins. Huh? Yeah, those look better on this anyway. When we bought this seed tender, it had 10-ply tires on it. And didn't think nothing of it, whatever. We loaded it with seed, tires squatted. Like, ooh, air pressure must be low. No, they were right at it. This will be our third year with this. Yes, our third year with this. And we had to put a couple new tires on it since we've owned it. And I pulled this out of the barn week ago. Yeah, it was about a week ago. I pulled this out of the barn. We got bean seed delivered. They put 10,000 pounds on it. I backed it back in the barn. And once I got it in the barn, I noticed tread separating, which I showed you guys that in a previous video. So I actually pulled the book out on this thing. And I'm going through the book, and I read in the specifications of tires. And it specifically says you run 100 PSI in the tires. Well, I got thinking, I'm like, 10-ply tires only run 80 PSI. How can you run 100? So then I started thinking about it. You're supposed to have 14-ply tires on here. So we went through, we bought all new 14-ply tires for the thing. Got them on there. They're at 100 PSI right now. And granted, there's not 10,000 pounds on there now. It's only like 4,600. But it looks correct now. So I'm happy with that. So I did that during the rain days. I found a bunch of broken bolts on the disc. I bought the bolts. I have the bolts here. I've just been waiting for it to stop raining because it's something that I have to do. I have to unfold the disc and work on it outside. And it has just been raining and raining and raining, and I'm not working on that thing in the rain. But today is a nicer day. It's still cold, but it's still a nicer day. I can hook up to that disc and get it pulled up here and unfold it and work on it in the barnyard here on the gravel. I just got to waller through the mud to hook it up. But that's the next piece of equipment I'm going to need to use to break open ground that we have to work. I also need to, there's about 100 gallons of burn down spray in the sprayer. I need to drain that out, run some tank wash in there and clean that out, and then I can put the weed killer for the corn in the sprayer, because that's another thing that's knocking on our door. We have 2 cornfields now that the corn's up high enough, tall enough to spray, and the weeds are blowing up out of control. So we got to get that sprayed as well as working ground and planting. And so yeah, there's going to be, I feel there's going to be a few late nights coming up here real quick. And when I say late nights, what I mean by that is I go from working my standard 10 to 14 hour day to working an 18 to 20 hour day. That's what I mean by working late nights. But it's only during the spring and in the harvest time. Planting season and harvest season, I put in a fair amount of hours. Boy, the sunshine was short-lived, wasn't it? It's probably my fault for saying something about it this morning. So, I saw a broken bolt on the soil finisher. And it's this bolt right here, which holds this shank in place. And I thought, you know what, it's just a carriage bolt, we've got them laying around, I can fix that. So I went to pull it apart. There's a bushing inside there that holds all this together, and I couldn't get the bushing out. So now I gotta go find a new bushing. Go find that bushing, might as well buy some spare bolts. But I got a phone call saying the tires I ordered for my pickup truck are in, and they said they can fit me in right now. So I'm gonna go up and get new tires on the old pick-em-up truck. I got new rock slingers on the truck. While I was waiting for them to put new tires on the truck, I made a bunch of phone calls and tried to figure out where I could get the part I need for the field cultivator, and I found one location that had it, and it's an hour and 20 minutes west of me. So I left the tire place. Now I'm going to get this part for the field cultivator because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it like in the next few days, I'm hoping. And every dealership close by us said that they wouldn't be able to get it until next Friday because of the holiday weekend. Wonderful. So while it's still muddy out and it's a Friday, they close at 5, so I'm shooting over there to get it so I can get the thing together and get it ready to go. That way I have it the next couple days over the holiday weekend in case I need it. I'm hoping I'll need it. I have never been to this dealer before. I've seen them off the expressway several times, but I have never physically been here. So we could look at some toys that I can't afford. Look at that planter. Ooh, it's nice. Look at this crumbler. Holy crap. This is like 15 feet wider than our crumbler. I like big toys, and they have them. Pro 4 spreader. Look at that. Oh, that 9620R's got a couple flat tires. Have to take some money off for that one, that's for sure. I hear a lot of guys run those tracks on their combines and absolutely love them. But I also hear they take away ground speed. So I don't know. Ooh, quad track case. That run right there, 620 horse. This is what I want for a planting tractor here. The 8R310. That's brand new. That's a DB60 high-speed planter. And when I say high speed, it means you can plant at like 10 miles an hour. You're hauling through the field. All right, enough daydreaming. We gotta get back to the farm. All right, we are back to the farm with the parts. See my new rock slingers? They're Cooper tires. I've never had Cooper tires, so we're gonna try them out. This bolt right here is the bolt that created all this problem for me. It's finally fixed. Alright, so now we can fold this up, back it back up there, unhook it, hook up to the disc, because the disc needs like 6 new bolts put in it. And I have the bolts for the disc, and that's what I originally started out to do, is do the bolts on the disc. But when I was walking up to the fuel cultivator, I noticed one of those shanks just didn't look right to me. So I'm like, walked up to it and started looking, and sure enough, broken bolt. You see how my day can go sideways so fast? So now, I'm at the point now, I'd have just backed this thing up, fold it up, back it up, unhook it, top the tractor off with fuel, hook up to the disc, and just fix the disc tomorrow at this point. And then hopefully, I don't know if I will be able to, but maybe by tomorrow afternoon I might be able to work ground. I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, and I didn't tell you this. While I was working on that shank right here, I was beating on it with a chisel. Sorry. Beating on it with a chisel, and I finally got mad. Chisel was in the hole, and I was just reached up and just wham! But when I hit it, the chisel flew sideways, and it hit a bottle of Mark's whiskey that we had sitting here, bourbon, and it literally destroyed it. So now it smells like bourbon all in this area, because it was about that much in the bottle, and it just went all over everything right here. So yeah. Wonderful. Alright. Got the disc hooked up. I have 6 broken bolts on there that need to be replaced, and I noticed this wheel bearing. regardless, I'm going to get that fixed tomorrow too. And I think I'm going to kind of go through this thing, because with 412 acres left to do, I don't want any more breakdowns. So I'm going to kind of go through this thing and see if there's anything that catches my eye that needs to be addressed. I'm sure there'll be something arise that needs to be fixed on it in 400 acres. Garbage. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go home, get some dinner, and kind of relax, because I'm kind of in a holding pattern right now until everything dries up. Providing we don't get any more rain, we should be up and rolling in the next day or two, maybe 3. So I got to get everything in working order so we can roll when we can. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.